definitely gonna do a quick recap about this. Look, mess. We definitely gotta talk about them Jets. First of all, I told you it was gonna be a rainy game. But the reason why I had to start this off is because if you all didn't watch the episode yesterday, the Zach Wilson debate has got this group riled up. It's got us going. For some reason, I don't know why Joe loves Zach Wilson. I'm not gonna say he really loves him, but hey, I'm gonna just throw the narrative out there to get this debate going. And me and Dave are on the same side. You would never see a 49ers fan and a Cowboys fan really agree that much, but when it comes to Zach Wilson, we're locked in. Joe, I want you to go first, but because the Jaguars won, Dave, take it away.
So all I gotta say is I told you so. That's all I gotta say. I told you this is probably the second time that you have picked you've picked the Jets to win because of their defense and they lost because Zach Wilson was the quarterback. I don't know what to tell you, Joe. Zach Wilson is not it. Carl said that he's probably a certified backup. I don't even know if he's that. So Zach Wilson, you terrible, man. They booed you off the field. They only had 16 yards rushing in the first half. It was or 4 yards. I don't know. It was bad. I know that much. It was terrible. Offensive line doesn't protect them. But as soon as the third string came in, fourth string actually, if you really think about it, the fourth string who came off the practice squad, he wasn't even on active roster in week 1. He came in and had more yards than you did the entire first half.
Mm-hmm.
That's on one drive. That's terrible. That lets you know that you're really bad. Zach Wilson, I don't see how you get the team back. I don't see why they would allow you to even start the season next year. 2 years, no good. They had a chance to make the playoff this year, and you couldn't even help them do that. All you had to do was manage the game, and you couldn't even do that. You can barely move the ball. People were wowing you because you can make Mahomes-type throws.
Okay.
But so where's that going to get you? You're just not good enough. Not accurate. You just bad, man. You're just bad. The Jets defense, I apologize. Robert Saleh, I'm sorry. I know you came from San Francisco and you were doing really good. Y'all were 7-7, and then I don't know, man. You got Zach Wilson, so that's your issue. I blame that front office though. They were zoned in on him. As soon as they knew that Trevor Lawrence was number one, they automatically said they was going to get Zach Wilson. So they set you up for failure. So I blame that front office. Zach Wilson need to go. I would rather have Mike White starting than him. Mike White, Joe Flacco, and I can't even remember the guys from that guy that played last night. So
Chris S. I don't even know how to pronounce their last name.
Chris, I know that. So I would rather have all three of them than Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson needs to go. He is not good. Joe, you got it. You have to go.
We got to call him Joey McGuire, so go ahead.
Joey McGuire.
Yeah, you're the perfect agent when it comes to players, man.
All right, so let's kill this narrative right now. I'm not no Zach Wilson fan. All right, let's start that right there. All right. So I'm solely picked the Jets on their defense, and I know you said I picked them the last 2 weeks with Zach Wilson. They lost. I actually picked them the last 3 weeks and they lost. Right. Ever since I've been picking them, they've been losing. So we need to pick against them. And I'm not a Jets fan. For those who are out there, I'm not a Jets fan. But look, that game, right? So I would say that the Jags outcoached the Jets. Let's say that. All right. Doug Peterson outcoached Robert Saleh, right? That defense is still good. I still think it's an elite defense, right? But they came out with a game plan, and their game plan was to slow down those pass rushers by getting the ball out quick. Trevor Lawrence, the time that he threw the ball was the quickest release he had on average of each play in his whole career in the last 2 years. He threw the ball the quickest he ever done in his whole career. So that was the game plan to get the ball out. They did a lot of screens, a lot of short passes, like Sarah Hutz pass. All right, that happened a lot. Or he just ran for it. All right, so they executed really good. But Zach Wilson, Tom Moore, I want you to finish this sentence for me. All right, Zach Wilson,
you're done, son.
You're done. It's a report that came out. Robert Saleh is a good guy. he just trying. I don't know. He understands that Zach Wilson's the kid, and he just keep trying to protect him. After the game, he said, well, you know, he didn't have a chance. Every incomplete pass, the Jets booed him. Everything he did, it was every third down we didn't convert, they booed him. I mean, duh. I mean, the dude was playing like trash. What you expect? He a number 2 overall pick. Y'all playing against the number 1 pick, and it looks like the number 1 pick against the last pick of the draft. You got the last pick of the draft with Brock Purdy, who's looking better than this dude. You know, so Zach Wilson, the throws he was making, you said it was wild on him because he can make Patrick Mahomes passes. It was throws that he was making. I'm like, dude, I could probably make a better pass than that. It was that one play, I think it was Garrett Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, wide open, downfield, and he super underthrew this dude. He underthrew him so bad, 2 defenders had a clean look at it, and he had to play defense on the ball, wide open. So you had a backup coming. They just activated just for trick plays and played the whole second half for real. So Zach Wilson, Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, done, son.
You got a Tom.
Hey, first things first. I mean, I told you they had the better coach and they had the better quarterback, and this is why the Jaguars were going to win. I mean, I didn't think it was going to look as ugly as it did, but hey, finally they got a reason to bench this kid. The dude came in, and I was like, "Who is this? Who is number 15? Where did they find this guy?" It's like the Kurt Warner story out there. They just found a random guy. And I want to note one more thing because we don't have to like keep just throwing dirt on you while you out here picking the Jets every week, and you just keep losing, and you just keep losing, and they just keep losing. You definitely can throw better passes than some of those passes than Zach Wilson, because I've seen you do it in a few of our turkey bowls. You were the quarterback, so hey, Jets, if you need a quarterback,
call Joe.
He's right down the street. Just go pick him up.
Yeah,
Man, it was raining. If I was the fans, I would be booing too. If it's like almost 20 degrees outside in the rain and I got to go watch that, yeah, I'm booing.
And I said that the Jets not going to score 17 points. They didn't even get 7.
Man. Somebody cleaned up yesterday.
All right, Dave. Let's take us to the next topic. Get away from this mess. In here.
Yeah.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.